Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I have me a nice macaroni and cheese here today, guys. This thing came out absolutely beautiful, nice, cheesy, just the way I like it. So we're going to jump into this video and I'm going to show you exactly how I get this done. Why does somebody always text me as soon as I start recording? Alright guys, so here's what I'm going to be using for this recipe. I have me some elbow macaroni. And I have me some whole milk. I normally use evaporated milk, but I want to make sure I use all of this milk after I let some spoil the last time. And I have me some shredded mild cheddar, shredded Colby Jack. I have me some Gouda, 2 eggs, and 1 stick of butter. Alright, so what I went on ahead and did was boil my noodles until they were about half the way done. I don't want to cook them completely done because they're going to finish cooking in the oven. And you can see that these are still steaming hot. So I'm just throwing that 1 stick. That's unsalted butter, by the way. Just get that 1 stick inside of here. And I'm just going to give that a mix until this butter gets nice and melted. And that's going to help to kind of cool down my noodles also as I'm stirring it. Alright, so once my butter is just about melted, I'm going to come in here and put my eggs. That's 2 eggs. I'm not going back and forth with anyone about eggs being inside the macaroni. If you don't put eggs in yours, that is perfectly fine. And then I'm just going to go ahead and get that mixed in. Alright, and once I got my eggs mixed in, I'm going to come in and start adding my cheese inside of here. Alright, so I'm going to be adding some of my Colby Jack first. And sometimes I use the grated cheese, guys, and sometimes I use just the regular shredded cheese. And I haven't died yet from the shredded cheese. I know some people give it a bad rap and has this coating on it and that coating, but no, I'm not worried about that. Everything we eat today, consume, basically has been modified to some extent. So people just kind of pick and choose which one they want to point out. So I'm just using me some nice shredded cheese. That's the Colby Jack, and then I added the shredded mild cheddar. And this is my Gouda. I could only find the Gouda in slices, so I just got that. And I'm just adding that. But I actually love Gouda inside of my macaroni. I just think it takes it over the top. So I'm going to get the rest of my Gouda slices. I think all together I had about 10 slices of this that I added inside of here. And once I get that added, then we're just going to give that a mix. Just going to bring all of that together. And the heat on this is going to start actually melting this cheese a little bit. Just finish getting that mixed together, and then this is going to be ready to transfer to my baking pan. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and get this down inside of my baking pan. Now you could spray your baking pan if you would like, but I don't find it necessary. So I'm going to just go ahead and get all of this down inside of my pan here. And that's 1 pound of elbow macaroni, guys. I'll put that in the description of the video. It was a 2 pound box, but I only used half of it. So now I'm just going to spread this out. Get that spread out evenly as possible. All right, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to add my milk to it. Like I said, guys, I normally use evaporated milk, but the last milk I had, and I used maybe about half of it, and it went bad in the refrigerator. And this time I needed milk, and I was not going to let that happen again. So that's why I'm using milk for this recipe. I'm going to come in and add just a little bit more. Now, the thing about the milk, I do not have an exact measurement of it. You're going to just have to kind of eyeball it based upon how much macaroni you're using. But I will say that you want it to be just barely covering your noodles. You want to still be able to see your noodles just a little bit. All right, then I'm going to come and just put some pepper on the top. And I'm not going to be adding any seasonings to this, guys, because I already salted my water when I boiled my noodles. And the cheese has salt. And I'm not going to be putting all of that other garlic and onion powder and whatever else seasonings people put in their macaroni. I'm cooking macaroni and cheese, not fried chicken. So I'll just give that a little mix. And I am going to taste it just to see if it needs just a little salt. Don't get creeped out by me tasting it with the raw eggs. I know some people probably cringing right now, but trust me, I'm going to be fine. And off camera, I did end up adding a little salt to it, maybe about a teaspoon of salt. Now I'm just going to come and add my cheese to the top. And this is going to be ready to go inside of the oven. Get some of this Colby Jack down first. Then I'm going to come in and top it off with some more of this mild cheddar. All right, and this is going to go in the oven for anywhere between 40 minutes and an hour, depending on how your oven cooks. And I believe this took me just about 40 minutes for mine to be completely done. So I'll get this in the oven and I will be back once it is done. Alrighty, right, guys. This macaroni is done. This is hot out of the oven. You can see it has a nice, beautiful golden brown color on the top, just the way that I like it. And I let it cool down for maybe about 5 minutes. I like to let it cool a little longer than that, but I was pressed for time, so I wanted to get it plated and take my thumbnails and do my taste testing and stuff like that. So I kind of rushed it on the cooling process, but nonetheless, everything still came out good. See, it has that nice cheese pull and everything. So once I finish getting that plate up, I'm going to take those thumbnails and those videos for TikTok. And then I'm going to give this a taste test. Nice, creamy, cheesy macaroni. All right, guys. Coming in with a quick taste test here. This is my macaroni and cheese. This thing is still hot. Oops. But nonetheless, that. Mm-hmm. Nice and cheesy. Nice crispy top. Oh, not to fall. So hot. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's perfect. Always gotta boil that noodle just a little bit so that when it finishes cooking in the oven, it's gonna be perfect. Not salty. That's just perfect. It doesn't have all of those bunch of seasonings in it. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, guys. So that is my nice mac and cheese recipe right there. That's the way I saw my mom make it. Make it your way, guys. You don't have to do it the exact same way that anyone else does it. Just do it your way. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel if you are new. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch TV, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget the hashtag, pray for love and peace.